There's a moment in every person's life. A moment when life stops whispering and starts yelling. A moment when you finally realize you can't keep living like this. This is the story of a guy named Eli. A guy who thought life was supposed to work a certain way until the day everything collapsed and he was forced to rebuild himself from the ground up. And maybe, just maybe, this story is also about you. He lived in a small apartment in Chicago, had a decent job, weekend plans, friends. People thought he was doing fine, but inside he was falling apart. He hated his job. He felt empty. He stayed up late scrolling, woke up tired, started projects and quit the next week, lost interest in everything, even the things he used to love. He knew he wasn't living, he was just existing, and that scared him, but not enough to change. Until life made that choice for him. It was a cold Monday morning. Eli arrived at work late again. He opened his email and saw the subject line. Termination notice. His heart dropped. His hands froze. The room suddenly felt smaller. He read the email 3 times, but the words stayed the same. He was fired. Not because he was bad, but because he was inconsistent, unreliable, distracted, absent. He sat in his car, hands shaking, and whispered, "What am I doing with my life?" For the first time, he couldn't blame anyone else. Not luck, not circumstances, not his past, just himself. He felt the weight of every wasted opportunity, every excuse, every moment he said, "I'll start tomorrow." It all came crashing down. Eli didn't want to go home, so he drove with no direction. Eventually parking near a small lake, he sat there staring at the water, tears rolling down. He had no plan, no next step, just pain. An older man was sitting nearby, quiet, peaceful, almost too calm for a freezing day. After a while, the man turned to him and said, "Son, you look like life hit you hard today." Eli let out a shaky laugh. "You have no idea." The man nodded. "Oh, I do. Life hits all of us. Some just learn to hit back." Eli frowned. "What does that even mean?" The old man smiled gently. "You think this is the end. But what if this is the moment life finally gets your attention? The moment you wake up and choose who you want to become, not who you've been settling for." Eli didn't know why, but that line broke him. He covered his face and cried, the way someone cries when they can't hold it anymore. The man waited, let him breathe, and then said, "Your life changes when your habits change. Not your feelings, not your motivation, your habits." Something in Eli shifted, like his heart finally heard the truth. The man reached into his coat, pulled out a folded piece of paper, and handed it to Eli. "Look at this. Follow this for 90 days, and your life will look nothing like it does right now." On the paper were only 3 sentences. Rule 1. Do one uncomfortable thing every morning. Rule 2. Keep one promise to yourself daily. Rule 3. Cut one distraction that's ruining your life. Eli read it over and over. It seemed too simple, but something told him this was the path. He thanked the man. But when he looked up, the man was already walking away, as if he had appeared only for that moment, only for him. The next morning, Eli woke up at 5:30 a.m. He didn't want to, but Rule 1 said, do something uncomfortable. He took a cold shower, shivering, breathing heavily, but when he came out, he felt awake, alive, in control. For the first time in years, he felt like he had power. Rule 2, keep one promise. He promised he'd apply to 3 jobs. Just 3, he did it. Small, but it mattered. Rule 3, cut distractions. He deleted the apps that consumed him. Instagram, TikTok, pointless scrolling, gone. And that night, lying in bed, he felt proud. A feeling he hadn't felt in a long time. 1 week passed. Eli didn't become a new man, but he became a better one. He woke up earlier, started reading, went on walks, cleaned his apartment, cooked for himself, learned new skills, applied for better jobs, talked to his family more, started journal writing. The changes were small but real. 2 months and his face looked sharper, his posture stronger, his eyes calmer, his depression lighter. his discipline rising, his confidence building, and life responded. He got job offers, better ones. People treated him differently. Women noticed him. Friends respected him. He respected himself for the first time ever. He wasn't running from life. He was meeting it head on. One evening, Eli went back to the lake. The same spot, same bench, same cold wind. He sat down, closed his eyes, and whispered, "I'm not the same guy anymore." He wasn't. He had become someone who shows up. Someone who chooses discipline over comfort, growth over excuses, peace over chaos. He finally understood the old man's words. Life hit him, and instead of breaking, he learned to hit back. Maybe you feel lost, unmotivated, exhausted, stuck, like your life is running in circles. But listen closely. Your life can change faster than you think. As soon as you change, not by luck, not by waiting, not by hoping, but by building habits, by keeping promises to yourself, by choosing the uncomfortable, by fighting distractions, by showing up every single day, you're one decision away from a different life. A different you, life will hit you. That's guaranteed. But whether you stay down or rise with purpose, that's your choice.